Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Talk Show. My name's Peter, and I'm so happy you're here today. This is your daily space to practice, learn, and speak English with me. In today's session, we're going to have a long, relaxing, and very helpful conversation. You and I will talk together in English. It will be a calm, friendly, and casual talk, just like two friends chatting in real life. You don't need to worry about making mistakes, your accent, or how fast you speak. The most important thing is to practice, listen, repeat, and enjoy your English journey. So, take a deep breath. Grab a cup of tea, coffee, or some water, and find a comfortable place. You can even lie down if you want. Remember, this is your time, your space to practice English without pressure. I will speak slowly and clearly so you can understand each word. You can repeat after me anytime, or just listen and enjoy. Sometimes I'll ask you questions, and you can answer out loud. Even if no one is around, it's okay. Talking to yourself in English is a great way to learn. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's begin by introducing ourselves. I'll go first, then you can try. My name is Peter. I'm an English teacher and a content creator. I love helping people learn and improve their English. I also like reading books, watching movies, listening to music, and walking in nature. Now it's your turn. Say your name out loud. Great! Now, tell me about yourself. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Do you like reading, watching TV, cooking, or traveling? Speak out loud in English. Don't worry about grammar or pronunciation. Just try your best. For example, you can say, "My name is Alex. I like reading books and watching movies. In my free time, I like to cook and listen to music. I also enjoy going for walks in the park." Now it's your turn. You can pause this video if you need more time. Try to say at least 4 sentences about yourself. Excellent! You're doing a great job. Remember, the more you speak, the more confident you will feel. Now, let's talk about daily routines. I'll tell you about mine, then you can share yours. In the morning, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth and wash my face and drink a glass of warm water. Then I make breakfast, usually eggs, toast, and tea. After breakfast, I get ready for work. I start working at 9 o'clock. I teach English and also make videos like this one. In the afternoon, I have lunch at around 1 o'clock. I eat rice, vegetables, and sometimes chicken. After lunch, I rest a little and then continue working. In the evening, I go for a walk or do light exercise. I have dinner at 8 o'clock. After dinner, I relax by reading a book or watching a movie. I go to bed at 10:30. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your daily routine. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? When do you start working or studying? What do you do in the evening? Try to say it in English. If it helps, you can copy my structure and change the details. For example, you can say, "I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I brush my teeth and take a shower. For breakfast, I eat bread and butter with coffee. I start work at 8. I eat lunch at 12:30. In the evening, I watch TV or go for a walk. I have dinner at 8 and go to bed at 10:30. Say your routine out loud now. Fantastic work! Talking about your daily routine is a great way to practice useful words and sentences. Now, let's try some simple conversations you might have in real life. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. You could say, "Hello, how are you?" Or, "Hi, nice to meet you." Let's practice together. Repeat after me. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Nice to meet you. What is your name? My name is Peter. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. How about you? Where do you live? I live in a small town near the mountains. It's beautiful, with lots of trees and fresh air. Now it's your turn. Answer these questions out loud. Perfect. Let's try a new situation. At a cafe. I'll be the customer. You can be the waiter. I say, "Good afternoon. Can I see the menu, please?" You say, "Yes, here is the menu." I say, "Thank you. I would like a cup of coffee and a piece of chocolate cake, please." You say, "Sure. Would you like anything else?" I say, "No, thank you. That's all." You say, "Okay, your order will be ready in a few minutes." Well done. These little role plays help you practice real-life English. Let's do another one. Shopping for clothes. You say, "Excuse me, how much is this shirt?" Shopkeeper, "It's $20. You, "Can I try it on?" Shopkeeper, "Yes, the fitting room is over there." You, "It fits well. I'll take it." Shopkeeper, "Great. Will you pay by cash or card?" You, "I'll pay by card." Let's repeat. Excuse me, how much is this shirt? Can I try it on? It fits well. I'll take it. Will you pay by cash or card? I'll pay by card. Thank you. Excellent job. Now let's practice describing things around us. Look around you. What do you see? I see a table, a chair, a laptop, and a cup of tea. There's also a window and some books on the shelf. Now you try. Look around your room and say what you see. I see a table. I see a chair. I see a fan. I see a book. I see a bottle of water. I see a bag. I see a TV. Keep going. This is a great way to grow your vocabulary and speak naturally. Very good. Now, let's practice asking for directions. Imagine you're in a new city and want to find the bus station. You can ask, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the bus station is?" The person says, "Sure. Go straight, then turn left. It's next to the bank." You say, "Thank you very much." The person says, "You're welcome." Repeat with me. Excuse me, can you tell me where the bus station is? Sure. Go straight, then turn left. It's next to the bank. Thank you very much. You're welcome. You're doing a great job. Now let's practice making simple sentences with common verbs. Repeat after me.
I eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. I drink tea every morning. I go to work at 9 o'clock. I watch TV in the evening. I read a book before bed. I listen to music when I'm cooking. I like to walk in the park. I cook dinner for my family. I study English every day. I sleep at 10 o'clock. You can also try making your own sentences using these verbs: eat, drink, go, watch, read, listen, like, cook, and sleep. For example, I eat rice for lunch. I drink coffee in the evening. I go to the market on Sundays. Now it's your turn. Try to make at least 5 sentences out loud. Wonderful! You're speaking so well. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep repeating these sentences and you'll get better every day. Now let's talk about the weather. Talking about the weather is one of the easiest and most common things in daily conversations. People often talk about the weather when they meet someone, especially when they don't know what else to say. It's a polite and friendly way to start a conversation. Let's practice some simple weather sentences. Repeat after me. It's a sunny day today. The sky is clear and blue. It's very hot outside. I need a cold drink. It's raining a lot. Don't forget to take your umbrella. It's cloudy and cool. I think it might rain soon. It's very cold today. I am wearing my warm jacket. It's snowing. The streets are covered with snow. Now look outside your window. Describe the weather in your area. You can say, it's sunny here. It's a little cloudy. It's very hot today. It's raining. It's cool and windy.
Whatever the weather is like, say it in English. Now, let's imagine a weather conversation. I'll be Peter, and you can be my friend. I say, hello, how are you today? You answer. Now I say, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? You say, yes, it is. The sun is shining and the sky is clear. I say, I hope it stays like this all day. You reply, me too. I love sunny weather. Perfect. Now try to make a short weather conversation by yourself. You can also use words like hot, cold, cloudy, sunny, windy, stormy, foggy, or snowy. Excellent! Now let's practice talking about food. Food is a great topic. Everyone loves to eat, and talking about favorite foods is fun. I'll tell you about my favorite foods, and then you can talk about yours. I love pizza. It's one of my favorite foods. I like it with extra cheese, tomatoes, and olives. I also enjoy eating pasta, fried rice, grilled chicken, and fresh salads. For dessert, I love chocolate cake and ice cream. Now what about you? What are your favorite foods? Say them out loud in English. You can say, I like pizza. I love eating noodles. My favorite food is biryani. I enjoy chocolate cake. I like drinking cold coffee. I eat fresh fruits every morning. Keep saying more sentences about what you like to eat and drink. Now let's practice ordering food at a restaurant. I'll be the waiter, and you can be the customer. I say, good evening. Welcome to our restaurant. Can I take your order, please? Now you answer. You can say, yes, I would like a chicken sandwich and a glass of orange juice, please. I say, would you like anything else? You reply, no, thank you, that's all. I say, okay, your order will be ready in a few minutes. See? Very simple and easy. You can also practice these sentences. I would like a cup of coffee. Can I have a glass of water, please? I want a bowl of soup. Please bring me a chicken burger. Could I have some French fries? Repeat these out loud. Fantastic. Now let's talk about hobbies. Hobbies are activities we enjoy doing in our free time. I'll tell you about my hobbies first. I love reading books. I also enjoy listening to music and watching movies. Sometimes I go for long walks in the park. On weekends, I like to cook new recipes and try different dishes. Now, it's your turn. Tell me about your hobbies. What do you like to do in your free time? Say it in English. You can say, I like reading novels. I enjoy playing cricket. I love listening to songs. I go swimming on weekends. I like cooking new dishes. I watch movies in the evening. Keep going and say as many sentences as you can. This is a great way to talk about yourself. Let's have a little practice conversation about hobbies. I say, what are your hobbies? You answer. Now I say, oh, that's interesting. How often do you do it? You reply, I do it every weekend. Or, I do it in my free time. I say, that sounds fun. I also enjoy reading books and listening to music. Now you repeat the whole conversation. Great job. Now let's practice asking for help. Sometimes when we are in a new place, we need to ask someone for help. Let's practice polite ways to ask for help. Repeat after me. Excuse me, can you help me, please? Could you please tell me where the bank is? Can you show me the way to the supermarket? Sorry to trouble you, but I need some help. I'm looking for the train station. Could you help me find it? Thank you very much. Now, imagine you're lost in a shopping mall. You can say, excuse me, could you tell me where the exit is? The person might say, yes, it's on the first floor near the food court. You say, thank you so much. Repeat this short conversation out loud. Now, let's practice small talk. Small talk means short and friendly conversations with people you meet at parties, parks, or waiting rooms. Let's try it. I'll start. Hi, how are you today? You answer. Now I say, it's a lovely day, isn't it? You say, yes, it is. Then I say, are you from around here? You answer, yes, I live nearby. Or, no, I'm just visiting. Excellent.
Now try to have a small talk conversation by yourself. All right, now let's practice talking about travel. Traveling is fun, and many people love to talk about it. I'll tell you about my favorite travel place. I love going to the beach. I enjoy walking on the sand and listening to the sound of the waves. I also like visiting mountains and forests. The fresh air and beautiful views make me feel happy and relaxed. Now it's your turn. Tell me about a place you like to visit. Is it the beach, the mountains, a city, or a village? Say it in English. You can say, I like to visit the beach. I enjoy going to the mountains. My favorite city is London. I love traveling to new places. I enjoy road trips with my family. Keep speaking out loud about your favorite travel destinations. let's have a short travel conversation. I say, "Where do you like to travel?" You answer. Now I say, "Oh, that sounds wonderful. When did you last travel?" You can say, "I traveled last month," or "I haven't traveled recently." Then I say, "I hope you get to travel again soon." Now repeat this conversation. Very good. Next, let's talk about family. Family is an important part of life, and we often speak about them with others. I'll tell you about my family. I have a small family. There are 4 people in my family: my father, my mother, my younger brother, and me. My dad is a doctor. My mom is a teacher. My brother is a student. We enjoy spending time together on weekends. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your family. You can say something like, "I have a big family. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My father is a businessman. My mother is a housewife. I have a younger sister. We all live in the same house." Keep talking about your family members. Let's practice a short family conversation. I'll begin. How many people are there in your family? You answer. Good. Now I ask, what does your father do? You reply. Then I ask, do you have any brothers or sisters? You answer. Great. Now repeat this conversation again. You're doing excellent so far. Talking about yourself, your family, hobbies, food, and travel is a great way to improve your English fluency. Keep practicing these kinds of conversations often. Now, let's move on and talk about shopping. Shopping is something we all do, whether it's at a market, a supermarket, a mall, or online. It's also a great topic to practice speaking English. Let me tell you about my shopping habits. I usually go shopping on weekends. I like to buy groceries, clothes, and sometimes books. I often visit the supermarket near my house. It has everything I need. I enjoy checking different products and comparing prices. Sometimes, when I don't have time to go out, I shop online. I order clothes, cosmetics, and even groceries from online stores. Now it's your turn. Do you like shopping? Say it out loud. You can say, "I love shopping. I go shopping on Sundays. I buy fruits and vegetables from the market. I shop for clothes when there's a sale. I enjoy buying gifts." Let's practice a short conversation about shopping. I'll begin. Where do you go shopping? You answer. Good. Now I ask, what do you usually buy? You reply. Then I say, do you like online shopping? You can answer, yes, I do. Or, no, I prefer going to the market. Well done! You can now repeat this conversation and change your answers each time to improve your practice. Now let's learn how to ask about prices in English. This is very useful when you go shopping. Let's practice these questions. How much is this shirt? What's the price of this bag? How much do these shoes cost? Can you tell me the price of this watch? Is this on sale? Do you have any discounts? Repeat these sentences after me. Now, imagine you're at a market and want to buy shoes. You can say, "Excuse me, how much are these shoes?" The shopkeeper might say, "They are $50." You can then ask, "Can you give me a discount?" Practicing this kind of conversation will help you when shopping. Now let's talk about daily routines. This is a common topic in conversations, interviews, and in class. Let me tell you about my daily routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I brush my teeth and wash my face and have a cup of tea. Then I take a shower and get ready. I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. After breakfast, I start my work. I work for a few hours and then I have lunch at 1 p.m. In the evening, I go for a walk in the park. Sometimes I watch a movie or listen to music. I have dinner at 8 p.m. and then I relax for a while before going to bed at 10 p.m. Now it's your turn. Talk about your daily routine in English. You can say, I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth and take a shower. I eat breakfast at 7 a.m. I go to school at 8 a.m. I have lunch at 1 p.m. I do my homework in the afternoon. I play games in the evening. I watch TV at night. I go to bed at 10 p.m. Keep talking about your routine. The more you speak, the better you'll become. Now let's have a conversation about daily routine. I'll start. What time do you wake up? You answer. Good. Now I ask, what do you do after breakfast? You reply. Then I say, what time do you go to bed? You answer. Excellent! You can now practice this with yourself or with a friend.
Now let's practice talking about health. Health is very important, and we often talk about it with friends, family, or doctors. Here are some simple sentences. I'm feeling good today. I have a headache. I have a cold. I'm not feeling well. I need to see a doctor. I drink a lot of water to stay healthy. I go for a walk every morning. Repeat these sentences after me. Now let's imagine you're visiting a doctor. The doctor asks, "What's the problem?" You say, "I have a fever." The doctor asks, "How long have you had it?" You reply, "For 2 days." The doctor says, "Okay, I'll give you some medicine. Take rest and drink plenty of water." You say, "Thank you, doctor." Repeat this short conversation. Let's also talk about healthy habits. I'll share mine. I drink 8 glasses of water every day. I eat fresh fruits and vegetables. I avoid junk food. I sleep 8 hours at night. I go for a walk every morning. Now it's your turn. Say your healthy habits in English. You can say, I drink lemon water in the morning. I eat an apple every day. I go jogging in the park. I avoid cold drinks. I sleep early at night. Keep speaking out loud as we go. Great job! Now let's talk about holidays. Holidays are special days when we relax, travel, or celebrate. I'll tell you about my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday is New Year's Day. I love celebrating it with my family and friends. We have a special dinner and count down to midnight. We also make New Year's resolutions. It's a fun time to spend with loved ones. What about you? What's your favorite holiday? Say it in English. You can say, my favorite holiday is Christmas. Or, I like celebrating Eid. Or, I enjoy going to the beach on holidays. You could also say, I visit my grandparents on holidays. Or, I travel to new cities during holidays. Let's now practice a short conversation about holidays. I'll begin. What's your favorite holiday? You answer. Now I ask, how do you celebrate it? You reply. Then I ask, who do you spend it with? You answer. Great work. Repeat this conversation a few times for more practice.
Now let's talk about feelings and emotions. It's important to express how we feel in English. Let's learn some basic sentences. I am happy today. I feel sad. I am very excited. I am nervous. I am bored. I am tired. I am angry. Repeat these after me. Let's now practice a short conversation. I'll start. How are you feeling today? You answer. Then I say, why are you happy? You reply. I say, that's wonderful. I hope you stay happy. Now repeat the conversation using your own answers. Let's also talk about likes and dislikes. You can say, I like ice cream. I don't like bitter vegetables. I love listening to music. I don't enjoy scary movies. I like going for long walks. I don't like getting up early in the morning. Now it's your turn. Say what you like and don't like in English. You can say, I like chocolate. I don't like spicy food. I love playing football. I don't like loud places. I really enjoy swimming. I can't stand getting up early in the morning. Keep speaking out loud as we go. Now let's talk about time. Knowing how to ask and tell the time is very helpful. Let's go through a few examples. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. It's 7. It's 9. It's 10 past 8. Say these sentences after me. Now imagine someone asks you, what time is it? You can answer, it's 3 o'clock. Or say the time it actually is. Keep practicing. Let's move on to directions and places. This is really useful when you're in a new town or city. You often need to ask how to get somewhere. It's also a good way to practice giving and following instructions. Let's try some easy phrases you can use when asking for directions. Repeat after me. Excuse me, how can I get to the train station? Could you please tell me the way to the hospital? Where is the nearest ATM? Is there a supermarket close by? How far is the bus stop from here? Now let's learn how to give directions. Repeat after me. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. It's near the park. It's next to the bank. It's across from the school. It's behind the restaurant. It's in front of the cinema. Now imagine someone asks, excuse me, where is the library? You can say, go straight and turn left. The library is next to the park. Or you can say, it's across from the bank. Practice different ways of giving directions. Try imagining places like the hospital, supermarket, cinema, or train station, and explain how to get there. Next, let's talk about the seasons. In most places, there are 4 main seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each one has different weather, activities, and clothes. Let's go through some simple sentences. I like spring because the flowers bloom. Summer is very hot in my city. I enjoy eating ice cream in summer. In autumn, the leaves fall from the trees. Winter is very cold. I wear warm clothes in winter. Repeat these after me. Now talk about your favorite season. You could say, my favorite season is spring. I love winter. I enjoy swimming in summer. I don't like autumn because it's windy.
Let's do a quick conversation. I'll begin. Which season do you like the most? You answer. Now I say, why do you like it? You reply. Then I ask, what do you do in that season? You answer. Excellent. Repeat this conversation several times. Now let's move on to jobs and professions. This is a common topic when meeting someone new. I'll start by telling you about different jobs. A doctor helps sick people. A teacher teaches students. A driver drives cars or buses. A farmer grows food. A businessman manages a company. A police officer keeps people safe. A chef makes meals. An engineer designs and builds things. Repeat these after me. Now, what would you like to be? Say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a pilot. I want to be a scientist. I want to be a singer. Let's try a conversation. I'll start. What do you do? You answer. Then I say, do you like your job? You reply. Now I ask, what's your favorite part of your job? You answer. Repeat the same conversation again, but try using different jobs each time. It helps with practice. Now let's talk about the days of the week. These are easy but useful in daily life. Repeat after me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's use them in sentences. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I have a meeting on Wednesday. I go to the park on Thursday. Friday is the last work day. I watch movies on Saturday. Sunday is a holiday. Now a short conversation. What day is it today? You answer. I say, what do you do on weekends? You reply. Then I ask, what's your favorite day of the week? You answer. Well done. Now let's practice the months of the year. There are 12 months. Repeat after me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now let's put them in sentences. My birthday is in January. I like the weather in April. June is the start of summer. We go on vacation in August. December is very cold. Repeat the sentences after me. Let's do a conversation now. When is your birthday? You answer. I say, which month do you like the most? You reply. Then I ask, why do you like it? You answer. Great. Repeat this a few more times to practice. Now let's use colors in our sentences. Colors are simple and part of daily life. Say the colors with me. Red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, pink, orange, brown, purple. Now let's try them in sentences. My favorite color is blue. I like wearing black clothes. This flower is red. The sky is blue. Bananas are yellow. Grass is green. Now a conversation. What's your favorite color? You answer. I say, why do you like it? You reply.
Great job! Keep trying with different answers. Let's move on to festivals. These are special times when people celebrate with loved ones. Some popular festivals are Christmas, Eid, Diwali, New Year, Halloween. Let's use them in sentences. I celebrate Christmas with my family. I visit relatives on Eid. We decorate the house for Diwali. I make a New Year's resolution every year. I wear a costume for Halloween. Now a quick conversation. What festival do you like the most? You answer. Then I ask, how do you celebrate it? You reply. Well done. Next, let's talk about transport. There are many ways to get around. Let's name some. Car, bus, train, bicycle, airplane, boat, motorcycle. Now let's use them in sentences. I go to school by bus. I take a train to visit other cities. I enjoy riding a bicycle. I've never flown on a plane. I like going on boat rides.
Let's practice a conversation. How do you get to school or work? You answer. Then I say, have you ever flown on a plane? You reply. Excellent. Finally, let's talk about sports. It's a fun and common topic. Let's name some sports. Cricket, football, basketball, tennis, badminton, swimming, running. Now, use them in sentences. I love playing cricket. My favorite sport is football. I watch basketball games on TV. I play tennis with my friend. I go swimming every Sunday. I enjoy running in the park. Let's try a conversation. What sport do you like the most? You answer. I ask, do you play it or just watch it? You reply. Then I say, who is your favorite player? You answer. Great job! Great! Let's now talk about clothes. Here are some common clothing items. Shirt, trousers, jeans, skirt, t-shirt, jacket, sweater, dress. Let's try them in sentences. I'm wearing a blue shirt. She's in a red dress. I bought a new jacket. It's cold, so I'm wearing a sweater. He enjoys wearing jeans. Let's try a small chat. I'll begin. What are you wearing today? You respond. Now I ask, what's your favorite outfit? You reply. Well done. Next, let's talk about food. Food is a fun and common topic in English. Different people enjoy different foods based on where they're from and what they like. Let me share mine. I really like pasta. I enjoy trying new recipes and mixing different tastes. Sometimes I cook, other times I order food. My favorite type of food is Italian, but I also like Indian and Chinese. What about you? What food do you enjoy? Say something like, my favorite food is pizza. I like spicy dishes. I enjoy eating rice with chicken. I eat fruit every day. I drink lots of water. Let's try a few food questions. I'll ask, what do you like to have for breakfast? You can say, I eat eggs and toast. Do you like tea or coffee? You say, I prefer tea. How often do you eat outside? You reply, I go out to eat once a week. Try giving different answers every time for better practice. What do you usually eat for lunch? You might say, I eat rice, vegetables, and chicken. What fruit do you like? I love mangoes. I enjoy bananas. I eat apples daily. Keep practicing with different kinds of food. Now, let's speak about healthy eating. Healthy food helps us stay fit and strong. You could say, I eat veggies every day. I drink milk in the morning. I try not to eat junk food. I eat homemade food. I drink lemon water. Let's imagine you are in a restaurant. Try saying, I'd like a sandwich. Can I see the menu? I'll have a glass of orange juice. I don't want anything spicy. Can I get some water, please? Practice these out loud. Now let's talk about hobbies and what we do in free time. A hobby is something fun you do when you're not working or studying. Let me share mine. I enjoy reading books. I like painting and drawing. I love listening to music. Sometimes I write in my journal. Now your turn. Say something like, I like playing the guitar. I enjoy watching movies. I love cooking new meals. I read books in my free time. I ride my bike in the evening. These are great ways to start a chat. Let's try a conversation. I'll begin. What are your hobbies? You answer. I ask, how often do you do them? You reply. Do you do them alone or with others? You answer. Great job. Try changing your hobbies and repeating the chat. You can also say, I play badminton with my brother. I go walking every morning. I watch shows at night. I do yoga on weekends. Keep practicing until you feel confident.
Let's talk about making plans. We make plans every day to meet friends, go out, or do fun things. Try these useful phrases. Are you free this weekend? Want to grab a coffee? Let's meet at the mall. What time should we meet? Where should we go? I'm busy on Saturday. How about Sunday? These are good for everyday chatting. Repeat after me. Now imagine making plans with a friend. I say, do you want to go to the park tomorrow? You answer, what time should we meet? You say, let's meet at 5 p.m. Great, see you then. You say, okay, see you. Try this conversation again with different plans, like going to a movie or shopping. Use your ideas and practice often. Let's now practice making phone calls in English. Phone conversations are useful both at work and with friends. Here are some common phrases. Hello, may I speak to John? Hi, this is Mia. How are you? I'm calling about our meeting. Can you call me back later? Sorry, I think this is the wrong number. Thanks for calling. Goodbye. Let's try a short call. I'll start. Hello, is this Sarah? You say, Yes, speaking. Hi, this is Mia. How are you? You reply, Are we still meeting today? You answer, Yes, at 6 p.m. I say, Great, see you then. You say, Bye. Repeat this and make your own versions. Now let's speak about family. Everyone has a family, and it's a great topic in conversation. Let me tell you about mine. I have a small family. I live with my parents and my little brother. My dad is a teacher, and my mom takes care of the home. My brother goes to school. We love spending time together, especially on weekends. Now you talk about your family in English. Try saying, I live in a big family. I have 2 sisters and a brother. My dad is a doctor. My mom works in an office. We eat dinner together. My grandparents live with us. I love my family a lot. Let's try a conversation. I'll begin. How many people are in your family? You answer. What does your father do? You reply. Do you have brothers or sisters? You answer. Very nice. Now try describing your family in your own words. Let's talk about the weather now. Weather is a great way to start small talk. Here are some basic phrases. It's sunny today. It's raining outside. It's very cold today. It's hot and humid. It's cloudy, but not raining. It's snowing. The weather is really nice today. Repeat each one after me. Now let's imagine a weather chat. I'll begin. How's the weather today? You reply, It's sunny and warm. Do you like this weather? You say, Yes, I love sunny days. Try other types of weather too. You can say, I like rainy days. I don't enjoy hot weather. I love winter because of the snow. I like spring because of the flowers. Practice these daily to improve your fluency and vocabulary. Now let's speak about travel. Travel is a fun topic because people love going to new places. Let me tell you about one trip I enjoyed. Last year, I went to the mountains with friends. We stayed there for 3 days. The weather was nice. We had fun hiking and taking pictures. It was a great experience.
Now, tell me about a place you have been to. You can say something like, I went to the beach last summer. I visited my grandparents in the village. I went to another city for a wedding. I traveled by train to a new town. I stayed in a hotel for 2 nights. Try to say these sentences in your own way. Let's have a talk about travel. I'll begin. Have you been on a trip recently? You answer. Then I ask, where did you go? You reply. I ask again, did you like it? And you answer. Well done. Keep practicing by talking about more places and experiences. Now we're going to practice describing things. Talking about objects can help you explain things better or tell others what something is like. Let's try this. This bag is very heavy. That chair is made of wood. My phone is black and slim. This room is small but clean. My shoes are old and dirty. That table is big and round. Say these sentences and then try to create your own. Let's now talk about describing people. You can say things like, she is tall and thin. He has short hair. He is wearing a red shirt. She is smiling. He looks tired. She is very friendly. Use words to talk about what people look like. You can also talk about yourself. For example, I have long hair. I am wearing jeans and a t-shirt. I have brown eyes. Practice saying things about yourself, your friends, and people around you. Now we're going to practice a daily routine conversation. I'll begin. What time do you wake up? You answer. I say, what do you do after waking up? You reply. Then I ask, when do you eat breakfast? You answer. I ask, do you go to work or school? You reply. Great. Keep practicing with different answers. You can say, I wake up at 6 a.m. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. I study in the morning. I go for a walk after dinner. Now let's learn how to speak about feelings and emotions. It's important to know how to say how you feel in English. Here are some simple feeling words. Happy, sad, angry, excited, nervous, tired, bored, hungry, thirsty. Let's use these in sentences now. I am very happy today. She looks sad. He is feeling nervous about the exam. I am so excited for the trip. I feel tired after work. I am bored at home. I am hungry. Let's eat something. I am thirsty. I need water. Repeat these with me. Now, let's have a conversation about feelings. I'll start. How are you today? You answer. I ask, why do you feel that way? You reply. Then I ask, what makes you happy? You answer. You can say, I feel happy when I listen to music. I feel good when I visit my friends. I am excited when I watch a football match. I feel nervous before an interview. Try to have this kind of talk often to become more fluent. Now, let's talk about things you like and don't like. This is a nice way to start a talk with someone new. Practice with these examples. I like reading books. I don't like spicy food. I enjoy listening to music. I hate waking up early. I love watching movies. I don't enjoy driving in traffic. I like playing games. I don't like crowded places. Repeat them and try to make your own. Let's practice a conversation. I'll begin. What do you like to do in your free time? You answer. I ask, is there anything you don't like doing? You reply. Then I ask, why don't you like it? You answer. Try this kind of talk using your own hobbies, activities, and dislikes. Now let's talk about shopping. We all go shopping, so it's good to know how to speak about it. Here are some phrases to use. How much is this? I would like to buy a shirt. Can I try this on? Is there a discount? I'm just looking, thank you. I'll take this one. Can you pack this, please? Do you accept cards? Repeat these with me. Now let's practice a shopping conversation. I'll begin. Hello, can I help you? You say, yes, I'm looking for a jacket. I say, what size do you need? You reply. I say, here you go. Would you like to try it on? You say, yes, please. I say, it's $50. You reply, can I pay by card? I say, yes, of course. You say, thank you. I say, you're welcome. Practice this many times to feel more confident. Now, we will talk about time. Knowing how to ask and say the time in English is very useful. Let's try some examples. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:30. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:15. I wake up at 7 a.m. I go to bed at 10 p.m. Say these sentences after me. Now let's try a time conversation. I'll start. What time do you wake up? You answer. I ask, what time do you go to work? You reply. Then I ask, when do you have lunch? You answer. Great job! Keep using different times during the day when you practice. Now let's talk about public places. These are places like parks, libraries, bus stops, restaurants, and malls. Let's try some sentences. I go to the park every morning. I read books in the library. I wait for the bus at the bus stop. I eat lunch at a restaurant. I shop at the mall on weekends. Say these with me. Let's do a short talk. I'll start. Do you go to the park? You answer. I ask, how often do you visit the library? You reply. I say, do you eat at restaurants often? You answer. Keep practicing with other public places and your own life.
Now we'll talk more about festivals. Try giving extra details. For example, I celebrate Christmas with my family. We decorate a tree and give each other gifts. On Eid, I wear new clothes and visit relatives. We make tasty food. On Diwali, we light lamps and enjoy fireworks. On New Year's Eve, I stay up until midnight. I make a resolution. Say these out loud. Now let's do a conversation. I'll start. Which festival do you enjoy the most? You answer. I say, how do you celebrate it? You reply. I ask, do you celebrate with friends or family? You answer. Keep practicing and talk about your favorite festivals to make it more fun. Let's now talk about travel plans. It's exciting to plan a trip. Let's learn how to say some sentences. I am planning a trip to the mountains. I will travel by train. I will stay in a hotel. I will go sightseeing. I want to visit famous places. I want to try new food. Now say these with me. Let's do a travel conversation. I'll start. Where are you planning to go? You answer. I ask, how will you travel? You reply. I ask again, when will you leave? You answer. I ask, where will you stay? You reply. Good work. Keep practicing with different answers and locations. Finally, let's speak about your favorite things. You can say, my favorite color is blue. My favorite actor is Tom Cruise. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. My favorite food is pizza. My favorite place is the beach. My favorite sport is football. My favorite movie is Titanic. Repeat these and try using your own ideas. Let's have a short conversation. I'll begin. What's your favorite food? You answer. I ask, who is your favorite actor? You reply. I say, what's your favorite color? You answer. Try to talk about your favorite books, songs, hobbies, and places too.